Hey guys, welcome to 30 Minutes a Day. My name is Logan Booker, and this is my 1992 WR. I originally thought it was a WR 250. My friend informed me that he had a bike that he was looking to get rid of, that he had tore down to almost to this. The ignition was still on, the air box was still on. You'll see in the videos what all I've taken off in this video, at least. The goal for this is to prove 30 minutes a day that everybody, no matter who you are, whether you're broke or not, can put aside 30 minutes a day to do something that they want to do, whether it be a hobby, whether it be trying to start a side business, what I'm trying to do. I'm not trying to start a business with this. I'll explain more of that later on in the channel. I would like to decide with you guys on what to do with this bike. I've never tore down a bike and rebuilt it, and I think this is the hardest bike I could have chosen or could have fell in my lap, because my friend told me it was a WR250, but it is in fact not. It is a 1992 WR200, which they only made for 1 year in the United States. I'm going to try to source parts from out of the country, source them on eBay. I've tried to find new radiator guards. I cannot. I don't think anybody makes them, or there's even a YZ125 or 85 that fits the same radiator guards. This I've never seen a bike built like this. It's built more European than my KTM. From what I hear, it is a ripper. Rode a Blaster, which is a Yamaha 200 air-cooled four-wheeler or quad, whatever you want to call it. This is a liquid-cooled, basically a liquid-cooled Blaster motor. I just got the motor today. I don't know when I'll get started on it. Don't know what's wrong with it. Just saw some shiny metal that I don't think is supposed to be there. But luckily, with it being sharing Blaster parts, they made the Blaster till 2006 or 2008, I think. I can get some parts, internal parts for that, but one of the parts that I need is cracked, and it's part of the water pump. Like I said, the Blaster is a air-cooled motor. Beside the point, I have been working on this bike since Monday till Thursday, and then Friday, I tried to go to Harbor Freight and get some shelves and stuff like that, and I was having issues with my bank, so I went back today, and I haven't really got to work on it today because it's been the past couple hours doing this, organizing. Got me a toolbox, a tool cart to roll around and work on this bike. My next goal next week, Monday, I will start taking the forks off, the triple clamps. I still have yet to get this, looks like a regulator rectifier or something. I don't know what it is, but I'll find out. I'll look on the parts diagram. I got to get a owner's manual, a service manual, so I can figure out how this thing goes back together, because you'll see in the video, I just threw basically all the small parts in a box. Who knows where they go? We'll find out. We'll find out together. Probably end up ordering most of the small things, like as I order the new radiator, I'll just order all new hardware. And there's a radiator brace that I think goes through here, or somewhere in here, that they don't sell but on eBay, and the ones on eBay look just as bad as the ones I took off. So luckily I have fabrication experience with my job, and I'll be doing a lot of fabrication on this. Next weekend, I'm gonna try to get this back to the house and pressure wash it and try to weld that bracket over there. Already can tell that working on dirt bikes is a money pit if it's a very rare bike. I already knew that bikes can be a money pit because of older bikes. That's a 2006 KTM, and it has been a great bike. It's hard to find some parts for it with it being so old. There's no company makes a electric start for that bike. They haven't kept it the same since 1982 like Yamaha has. But I think this will be a good experience. Tell me what color you want me to powder coat this frame. I was thinking magenta or pink, just like the rear shock here. As you can see, it's nice and dirty. I haven't decided if I want to rebuild it. There's no bump stop there, and I don't think it ever came with one. Every video I've seen of people taking these off, there is no bump stop. So who knows? I would like to support my engraving business and get that going by doing entries to win this bike, or to donate to charity, or donate the bike to someone that can't afford it and loves to ride. Maybe we can sell it to somebody that just needs it for nostalgia. Maybe they had one when they were a kid and now they're in their 40s or early 50s and they want this bike. All that being said, I hope you enjoyed the video and thank you for watching. So here it is. The what I thought was a WR250 is actually a 1992 WR200. We're gonna get to going on this. I know it's a mess in here. Eventually get it all organized and cleaned up, but here it is. 30 minutes a day right now. It's 5:36. So just bear with me. I'm probably going to time lapse this because of the cluster I got of a spot. We'll see how it goes. I don't know if you can see this very well, but this thing right here has a nice little crack in it. Luckily, before I got this, I got this welder. Been welding for a while, so hopefully at some point in this build I'll be able to weld that up, find a kickstand for it. Luckily the handlebars aren't bent. It's got this meter, came stock with a headlight. Apparently this is some sort of oil reservoir. It's not, I don't even think it's a radiator reservoir. It looks like, no, it is a radiator reservoir. I'm tripping. But it also has a fully welded subframe. It has obviously the kickstand bracket, which is broken. I'm supposed to have a tail light. Got to find one of those. Maybe I thought about maybe making it street legal, which would be cool. I gotta find a radiator. I found the right side on eBay, but this is probably gonna be a full eBay build. Cool thing to note is if you can't find internal parts for your WR200, they share internal parts with a Yamaha Blaster, and also a DT200, which I don't know, I can't find any of those anywhere. Anyway, let's get to it. guessing that my camera got too hot. GoPro, I guess I gotta get better batteries. Turns out 603. I got the shock out. Thought it had a bearing in it, but apparently it's got this like a ball bushing. So unless you guys know a little bit more about it, this is time for me to get the linkage off. Get this, looks like, get this swing arm nice and cleaned up, see if it'll anything come off. Yeah, needs to be cleaned off. This is the weld I was talking about earlier. I'm gonna have to do get the air box off, get it cleaned up, see, make sure there's no cracks. There it is. Try to find the air box somehow, some way. It looks like it's in pretty decent shape. When I got it, the meter said there's only a mile, but I doubt it with the condition that this thing's in. That doesn't say a mile, unless this whoever owned it before just fucking destroyed themselves. I feel bad for them if they got into a wreck like that. But less than 30 minutes, 6:05, we meet our goal. I think I make a goal like this, I could have this thing torn apart in less than a week. I'm gonna clean up and get out of here. See ya. What's up, guys? We're back. Day 2, 30 minutes a day. Clean that bullshit up. We got here our WR 200. Look at that, dude. Look how cool that is. Been really excited about this. Turns out I'm gonna need new fork guards. I think I'm gonna redo all the plastics. Seat cover. Just found out today that guy at work is good friends with the owner of Guts, so that's really cool. So let's get these let's get this swing arm off. Try to.
good. That one looks a little wonky. Overall, not bad. I'll leave these in there for now. They don't spin. Okay. So, all right, that's it. So long. Oh, wonderful. There it is. Can't tell if that was glued in or what, but that thing has been there a while. Looks like whoever owned this thing many moons ago. Oh my god. Oh my god. Look at that. Oh wow. That'll good thing this didn't have a motor in it and I tried to start it. Wow. Phew. That's bad. Yeah, that's gonna be good. How you get? Oh, so you have to take this side off to get the cage out of there. So we'll have some shelves next week, and hopefully this will look completely redone. I will maybe try some tripod techniques. So long. It is 5:32. Probably get started in here in just a minute. I got my handy dandy box. We're gonna work on the handlebars, some ignition stuff, electrical stuff. I kind of made a list today. Don't know if you can see it. Just try to keep track of what I'm doing and have a system. I know it's always better to write stuff down, but it is now still 5:32, so let's get started. All right. Call that good. 6:03.